see here. Oh, live chat's there at the bottom. There just hasn't been anything yet. Well, how's it going, everybody? About 2 beers in and some swigs of schnapps. So, that's pretty cool. Um, had interesting week. Lots of hard work. Just scrubbed my tub. Pretty interesting. Um, how do I already have 2 likes? Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Brian B? Um, it's been going better. I haven't had 2 consecutive days off all of January, so I haven't been able to stream, but now I finally have some time off, so it's pretty good. I have some peach schnapps. Tastes really good, but it kind of burns on the way down, but you know, pretty good stuff. I don't know how many people who subscribe to me care about wrestling. I always wear wrestling t-shirts. I love pro wrestling, but watched the Royal Rumble last night. It was pretty interesting. Um, I'm just drinking Miller Lights right now. Not the best tasting, but they're kind of just like an average taste, and they have like no calories, so they're pretty good to guzzle down when you want to relax, you know. Anyway, I need to pour me another one. I don't know why I grabbed a warm one to show, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. NWO mug. Yeah, that's why I drink Miller. I've tried Coors is okay, but Coors Light. My favorite is actually Miller Genuine Draft, but kind of bloat you fast, and you can only get them in the bottles. They're more expensive, so Miller Lite is where it's at. Just have on my TV stand here, I have an autographed card. It's kind of dusty, the sleeve protector. My brother gave me one of my favorite wrestlers, Daniel Bryan. He was going by at the time. Now he's Brian Danielson, his real name, you know. Is that a big can? No, it's just 12 ounces. Don't have any 18 ounces right now, so. Uh, last time I was in your chat, Gary, one of your mods banned me for some reason. I don't know why. It might have been an overzealous mod, but glad to see you're doing well still, live streaming too. Seem to fill the glass. Yeah, so this is like. It's weird. This isn't like a full, like, pint glass. In America, some of the glasses are smaller, I think to save money and so they can sell them cheaper and stuff. So it's a bit under a full pint, but problem is I would get the 18 or the 16 ounces, I mean, but they only come in 18 packs, and I actually calculated the price for the stuff, but yeah, yeah, maybe an optical illusion. I didn't pour it perfectly. As you can see, there was a bunch of foam that I just drank down, so probably was an optical illusion, you know. But yeah, the freaking like I said, I don't know how many people care about wrestling, but I'll just give my quick opinion. Um, I think it was nice. There's a lot of people pissed off about the winner of the Royal Rumble. I think it was nice. It's the first time ever there was an unpredictable winner. So, oh hey, War Chief, what's up, dude? Yeah, I know. I've been talking to him, or I was talking to him in his streams until uh his stream chats till he had one mod that really didn't like something I said apparently. But what's up, War Chief? Cheers, man. No, I didn't buy Bud Light. I and it wasn't even because of the boycotts or anything. My tier ranking for the light beers was always Miller Lite is the best. Then it went Coors Light. Then all the other ones. Well, actually, that's not true. Um, okay, basically at the bottom of the list was Bud Light and Natty Light. Those are disgusting and would give me headaches. So I just never drank them. So the boycott didn't do anything for me. I already wasn't buying that shit, dude. Yeah, it was super cheap at the store I work at. They were like practically giving them away for a few months. It was crazy. We like discounted a bunch of beer in a cart, and it was just filled with Bud Light bottles and stuff. It was crazy. What do you think it was that got you banned? I don't know. I probably made some stupid joke. I was drunk off my ass, and his mod just, did mod stuff. Is what it is, you know. I think I joked about something being illegal or some dumb shit, and the mod really didn't like that. So, yeah, well, is what it is. That's good. I have a mini fridge right by me. It chills things like perfectly. I have to be careful not to turn the dial too much, and it's a pain in the ass because you can't see it unless you like crank your head all the way up over underneath. And sometimes I've bumped it putting beers in. And if you bump it too far in the cold direction, I mean like a 6 out of 10, it will freeze the beer. And you don't want beer to freeze. Yeah, cheers, Elizabeth. Yeah, that's fair, Gary. I get that. Sometimes you can be overzealous doing their job. It's what happens. Would have gone over the trans problem. See, that's what I mean, though. Like, there was no problem for me because I already didn't drink Bud Light. So when everybody's like boycotting shit and throwing them in the clearance bin and all that, it's just like, well, I'm still not going to drink it because I hate Bud Light. I'd rather pay more for Miller Light, you know? It is what it is. Is that a map behind the wall? Which thing? Up there is a painting my great grandma did, like decades ago, the duck thing. That is a Christmas thing that I haven't taken down. Um, let's see, map. That's a bunch of pictures of my dogs and me hanging out. Um, hmm, trying to see here. Oh, there's a my Dragon Age poster. Uh, Mario. Oh, the Christmas thing was a map. Yeah, no, I need to take that down. It's not Christmas anymore, that's for sure. I freaking have all these weird little knickknacks on my TV stand. I have this with a bunch of coins. Sometimes I have mystery comments, none the same. It's only a cis pack, and it wasn't that they did for him. At least he has disappeared for a while. I don't know what you're trying to say. If you're still talking about the Bud Light thing, yeah, I don't get it. Oh, six pack. Okay. Yeah, they really need to. I don't get why they were giving influencers six packs in the first place. It's like, who's gonna buy beer because there's some internet person on it? It's really stupid. But I don't know. I don't work in marketing. I just work in grocery stores. So I don't know. Maybe they know more than me with their degrees and stuff. I don't know. All that I know is it sure as hell didn't work out, did it? Um, I have this when I went to Vegas. Um, I filled it full of coins, the shot glass. I don't use shot glasses. As you've probably seen, I just freaking drink out of the bottle, you know. Have some water. Times you get like burning caught like in your esophagus, you know. But so I don't use shot glasses. It does make it hard to share. But what are you drinking? I'm drinking like I showed Pete Schnapps and Miller Lite right now. So you know, I don't have any whiskey right now. I was drinking Jameson whiskey like a week or two ago. But what you got to say on that? I don't know. I don't know. Like I was trying to say, I got this at there used to be a partnership between like Steven Spielberg's company and Sega, and they had a really cool arcade. And the first time I went to Vegas when I was underage and couldn't drink, I loved that arcade. And then when I went about 7 or 8 years ago, and I could drink, it had just been like super run down as shit, and it wasn't the same, but at least I got to drink while I was at the arcade, you know. It was pretty cool. Remember the Super Monkey Ball machine? It was like displaying test graphics and glitching out, and they just had it in the corner. And like, okay, well that's pretty cool. But homemade peach schnapps, I went blind. Jesus, dude. Yeah, I've only drank homemade liquor one time at a party. It tastes really good and it didn't make me go blind, but I was already drunk. I don't think I'd do that again. Well, maybe I would if I was drunk. I'd take that risk again, but you know. Yeah, especially this schnapps that I'm drinking. It's called 99 brand. It's 99 proof. So it's 49.5%. So it's pretty strong. That's why it burns all the way down, even though it tastes really good. Um, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's sad that anyways that this they had like all these cool VR things initially, and then when I went back later when I was legal drinking age, they had gotten rid of all that. It was just like a standard arcade, which is cool still. That's still not like super, you know. Where does so come from? I have no fucking clue, dude. I literally just did that one day when I was drunk. And I was like, hey, I like saying that. I like how it feels on my face, you know, going so. And I was just like, I'm just going to do that every freaking time. And I have. So I know one guy that used to always comment on my videos, Kerboss. he was trying to claim there was somebody on TikTok doing the same catchphrase. I'm like, well, okay, I don't know who that is, but it's not a hard catchphrase to make, you know. See you, Gary. Glad I could talk to you, dude. Yeah, that's right, say Gex. Elizabeth. I banned Everclear here for a while. It's back now. I don't like Everclear. I tried it once when I was playing poker at a cousin's house, and I literally didn't. I took like a quarter of a shot because he warned me. He's like, I took a whole shot one time and I was on the floor. I'm like, okay, I'll try it, but I'll take a quarter of a shot. My head was just instantly like, whoo, fogged over. I'm like, oh man, that's not the kind of good drunk. That's like a fucked up drunk, man. It's awesome. Well, thank you. Um, yeah, it's just I I don't know. I do have autism, so sometimes weird things like that, like I like how it feels on my face. I'm very susceptible to like weird little feelings like that, you know. Um, so it's just like it is what it is. It worked out though. This is going good. I like this. I wish that I could have like the full widescreen thing, but I've tried to do a live stream before a while ago, and if you turn it on the side, it still tries to force it in vertical mode, so it doesn't work. I'd have to set up something with my laptop with my webcam and stuff, and I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of doing that and setting up donation stuff and all that, and it just seemed weird to me, like it wasn't fun. And so I just didn't do it. And then I realized it's been 4 months since my last stream. I'm like, well, I'm just never gonna stream again if I if I focus on a dumb shit like that, you know. And it's like, well, I'll just stream then for fun, you know. Hey, Susie Cleaver, what's up? But I don't know. I've been feeling really good today. Haven't for a while. I think it's just because I actually have some days off, you know. Work isn't my life, and when work becomes your life, it's pretty miserable sometimes. You know, some people that I know in real life will be like, "Oh, come on, you don't work that much," but it's like, yeah, but the days that I do work, it takes over that entire day basically, and it ruins that day. It's like it's nice I get money, but I mean that's work, you know. It is what it is. Pin your PayPal at top of the chat. I could do that, but I'd be worried about missing people's stuff, like their donations and stuff, and I'd feel horrible if I didn't get to it in the chat. But I should do that. You're right. The problem is I do everything on the stream through my phone, and so I would have to like pause the stream to look at it. That's my problem. Is like I could do everything if I had a computer set up here, but how I'm doing it right now, as you can probably tell, with my setup, I'm literally just placing my phone against my TV and my TV stand. So it's like I don't have a lot of room here. I don't know if you can see. I just have like I'm right up against my TV stand. I don't have a lot of room here. I would like to someday do that. You know, I'm autistic. Seeing the words on my shirt backwards is different for me. Please use the back camera on your phone, please. Um, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I didn't even realize that they were backwards. That's pretty funny. Um, but I'll tell you what it says. It says a little bit of the bubbly. Um, I'm sorry that's backwards. So I didn't intend for that, but you know, many days off, man. No, only 2 days off. So what a normal person gets. for a weekend. What my schedule was usually is like technically I'm supposed to be part time, but it would be like I'd work multiple days and I get one day off, multiple days, one day off, multiple days, one day off. It's like, well, I have to do personal stuff or I have to just recover in that one day, so I wasn't able to do stuff, you know. Um, so nothing crazy planned, no, just drinking a bunch, you know. I haven't been drinking too much lately, but I am enjoying it. That's for real. See him MTV Cribs, so segment this live. I don't know. I guess I can show you Sonic poster, all my games and stuff on the wall. Have a lot of amiibos. Some of my favorites, King K. Rool. You can see that. I don't know. It's hard to do because I can only use the front-facing camera. I have a lot of shit packed in here. Some people call me a bit of a hoarder, but yeah, sure thing, Tokyo Lloyd. Um, you ever doing any karaoke? So I would if I was on other streaming platforms. The problem with YouTube is it would take me down immediately. Now, I do eventually want to, but it's somewhere way down the line. Get my whole computer set up and be able to stream like that. Have like a desk and everything, and I could stream from that. Then I do it on like I don't know what are the other platforms like Rumble. I think I could do that. I would love to do karaoke. Singing along to songs is fun, but you know, not a horror bro. You should see my place. Well, I also have stacks of. I don't know if you can see. This is the stuff that keeps falling over. I have like stacks of stuff. Um, it fell over on my videos, and I freaking had like a rage moment. But but yeah, I'd be down for karaoke. You know, I've seen people do that with live streams, and people do song requests. That'd be fun. Uh, I have. Oh, the puppy. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, watch. Are you asleep? Come here, bub bub. I don't know if she was asleep, but I don't think she was. She was under the blankets. I think she's just relaxing. Maybe she was asleep. She seems grumpy, huh? She has this cute sweater. We've had problems with keeping sweaters on her, which is bad. She starts shaking, gets cold because she's so small. But she likes this sweater, huh? You sneezing? Yeah, I think she's tired. Yeah, she's my bub bub. She's my baby bub. I'm sorry if I woke you up, bub bub. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Want water? Okay. Put the blanket on you. Who's your good girls? Yeah, she's a good dog. Hopefully I didn't wake her up, but it's hard to tell when she's completely under the blanket. Sometimes she's just there chilling. Other times she's sleeping. It is what it is. She is 13, so pretty old for a dog, you know. I had problems getting her to eat lately, but the past then for like 4 or 5 days in a row, she ate perfectly fine. And last night she just didn't eat again. And it's like I don't know if that's part of old age or what, because she clearly likes her food when she wants to eat. You know, what's your favorite band? Slipknot. Does it look a day over 6? Yeah. No, she really hasn't aged at all since she became full grown. But yeah, my favorite band is Slipknot. I have tons of Slipknot shirts. I luckily got to see them live once, but they've only come once in like the past 5 years in my local area, and I'm like, I don't know why, but a big fan of Corey Taylor too, except for some of his solo stuff, like his country thing wasn't very good, but I like his other band Stone Sour too, and Slipknot's just excellent. I love the masks, love the theatrics. They get the crowd super into it. I love their songs. It was great. Um, it was so funny when they did, what was it, Custer, where it's like the intro of the song is like, how about this one? Da 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 da. It's like clearly like a sound thing, like I guess an outtake from one of their like band recordings, and they did that live. And Corey Taylor's like, "You guys know this one? How about this one?" Da 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 da. And one guy in front of me went, "Oh, okay." Great stuff. What you gaming lately? I've been trying to play Tekken 8. It's been hard, like I said, because I've been working a bunch and drinking a bunch, and I don't play games when I drink. But I got stuck on freaking Azazel. Kazuya Mishima fighting Azazel. It's like chapter 6 or 7, and I got stuck on it even using the cheating mode that they added. They have like where you press L1 and you can just automatically do combos by mashing buttons. Even with that, I can't. I got stuck on it. I'm just like, okay, I'll leave it for another day, and I just haven't played it again. Not too versed in schnapps. Any suggestions? So I'm not either. I usually go for the highest. Azazel. Oh, it's like this giant like demon thing that gives them all the devil gene from Tekken. I think he was the main boss of the last game or Tekken 6. I can't remember too well. They kind of blend together to me, the later ones. But schnapps. This is my favorite, the peach one. Um, but it's 49.5%. If you want good taste, you might want to do a lower proof one. Ever try feeding the dog chicken? Maybe her teeth are old and can't break the food. Yes, I did for a bit, but she can break the food fine. The problem is there's just some days where her stomach gets upset and she's old. And the problem is we were feeding her chicken for a couple days, but we learned that that doesn't give them all their nutrients, and I don't want her to, you know, get malnourished, especially with how old she is. That is a hangover in a puddle, yeah. God bless you, thank you. Favorite movie? Oh, it's a tie between the 80s anime movie Akira. That's just so beautifully animated, and I love the violence. I'm a weirdo like that. And it was amazing, like, spectacle for its time. People still don't give enough credit. It's one of the most famous anime movies, but they still don't give enough credit. They perfectly animated, at least for the Japanese one, not the English dub, the lips to match the words, which animation hardly ever does. They've gotten a bit better, but later. But and then the Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. I love the special effects. I love the uh, everything was practical, done practical. It was amazing. Um, man, that's just a great movie. If it's like winter or Halloween, it's so atmospheric too. Um, it's just so good. I don't know how to describe it. It's like somehow it's like timeless. You just get sucked into the world. It's almost like the original Alien in a way, but better. And you can feel like the tension and paranoia and cut it with a knife of all the people being like, well, is this person infected by the Thing and stuff? Yeah, Akira's awesome. Um, Evangelion's good, yeah. I like that. I actually watched that at a very interesting point in my life where I was like a NEET. I was a hermit. Um, when I had just graduated high school, which thankfully I'm not anymore. Having a job's better than being a NEET, you know. But and I watched that. I'm like, this feels just like how I'm feeling. It sounds kind of lame, but and then it turns out like the creator was going through like a bunch of depression and stuff when he made it, and was initially just kind of a mech show, and then it turned into like his pet project, and it was really really good, especially End of Evangelion. Like the layers and layers of studying that stuff is really good. It's like on initial viewing, it only kind of makes sense, and then it's like, oh well, this is what's happening. It's really good. I only watched the first three of the Rebuild movies. I never watched the fourth one. I heard it's controversial, but I mean, Eva's always controversial, so I need to watch the fourth one still. But I love the mech designs. Some of the best mech designs ever, and I love how they mix like the metal with the like flesh and gore and organic material. It's really unique for mecha. It is. It's a really complex story. There's some. There was some, what was his name? I think his name was Douchebag Chocolate. Actually, clear back in like 2014 or 15 or 16, I can't remember when it was exactly. He made a whole video on it, and I thanked him for like actually breaking it down. And he actually responded to me. Um, I haven't watched Gunsword. Do I like horror movies? Yeah, I like the early Saw movies and like Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, those are pretty good. I haven't watched later Saw movies yet, but I understand they turn into like just gore fests. Whereas the first Saw is like this really like suspenseful, like it's filmed really well too for apparently how low the budget was. It's like the suspenseful, like what's going on, like almost a thriller kind of, but it takes place mostly in one room. And I watched the second Saw and it kind of loses that. And I haven't seen any past the second, but I like the first Saw. Um, the and it wasn't really gory for like a franchise that's known for gore. You know, it was just the one thing with the guy cutting like his leg off. Um, Mecha and Guns were super cool. The story's pretty good too. Oh, that's cool. To watch it. I still need to watch a bunch of like Gundam and stuff. Much could you pound back in the night, bro? Well, it depends. Without getting sick. Without getting sick. Because I have gotten sick and blackout before, you know, and I don't count that. But without getting sick, I think I can pound back a 12 pack while taking of beer while taking swigs in between every beer without getting sick the next day, without getting super sick at least. But my record, I don't remember because I blacked out though. You Blaze G. Are you talking about weed? No, I don't do weed. I could, but I just choose not to. I might have to later. I feel like in a few years I'll probably have to stop drinking because it is pretty hard on the body, and then maybe I'll try it. But you know, no plans so far. You know, any snacks on tap to go with the drinks? Well, funny you say that. I actually have. They have this brand new M&M's peanut butter and jelly. I always the M&M's peanut butter was always my favorite. Um, I haven't tried these yet. I was either saving them for a video or I'd have them for this live stream. So I brought them in. And I was like, well, that'd be cool, you know. Um, it's funny that they used the green M&M. I remember back in the day, each different flavor had a unique M&M mascot, and now I guess they just gave up on that and they just reuse all of them. Like, I think it used to be like the orange one was either on the crispy M&Ms or peanut butter M&Ms. They weren't ever like active at the same time, I don't think. And then all the other ones, like this was mint, the blue one was almond, you know, etc. And now they just like mix them all. And now the new peanut butter ones have like red on them. Smoking cannabis seems to help with my itchy insomnia. Well, that's good to know because I have both those. You ever try Zins? I don't want to try Zins. I don't do good with like caffeine. Like it puts me on edge really bad. Just caffeine. And they tried to put me on ADHD medicine, and it completely screwed with my head really bad. Like I couldn't sleep at all, and like it helped me focus, you know, but It also caused this weird sensation where it felt like my limbs, like especially my fingers, were growing and shrinking. So I've always never wanted to try like stimulant stuff like nicotine. And it was really funny. I have a story. I went to the bar with some friends. One of my friends offered the other one. Hey, it offered all of us. Hey, you want a Zen? It's extra strength. I'm like, no, I'm good, dude. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll try anything once. Puts it in his lips. Like, wow, this is making the beer a lot stronger. He starts looking kind of like paler and stuff, and he's like, yeah, I'll be right back. And he comes back, and we're like, did you puke? He's like, oh yeah, I puked a bunch. Oh boy, I prefer the gummies. Um, yeah, I probably will because I have asthma, so I can't smoke stuff, even if I wanted to. If I did want to try nicotine, it would be a Zyn thing, but I don't. So, it is what it is. I guess we'll try some of these peanut butter and jelly ones. Um, it's the worst customer you experience at work. Hmm. I mean, the problem is that it's just kind of like washes over my back because like I've never been customer service, thank God. Um, the stuff they have to deal with is stupid. Um, I guess the worst I've heard of, I wasn't personally there, is we have a black bagger and he's super nice, but he's autistic. And apparently, some old guy just started screaming the N word at him and he got banned from the store. It's like, why would you do that, dude? Like, he's just being nice to you. That's stupid. Like, he was just trying to bag for him. There's some. I don't know. I mean, the worst that I think I personally seen um, is I don't know if I should tell it, but basically uh, a lady from low income housing accidentally pissed on the floor and she left, and then somebody went to clean it up. They're like, "So is this apple juice?" And my brother's like, "No, this is piss." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, really funny, but what is it?" But no, the bad thing is just like people being dicks in general. There was one funny thing where one guy walked into the sliding door glass. I guess he didn't want to wait, so the sliding door glass didn't want to wait for him either. But yeah, the stimulants made it where I couldn't sleep. Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like it's supposed to like level us out, but I mean, it helps me focus way more, so I'm not just like all over the place. But it's like I it did weird things in my head, dude. I just remember being in college and like hearing like a concert out in the distance by college students, that they were putting on a concert. And it felt like it was like echoing to me. It was almost like a psychedelic effect. And I'm just like, dude, these pills are not working good for me. It's like I'm not gonna sacrifice my sanity for for just being able to focus. And I get that it's a problem because even at work, it's like, oh, what was I just doing a minute ago? It is a problem, but I'm not willing to completely become nuts just to focus. But yeah, that's the worst one I heard of. And sometimes the guy tells tall stories, but there's another girl there that confirmed it. Like, yeah, that was crazy that happened. Like, I don't understand why he did that. Um, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? It's like there's just a guy working there, and you start screaming at him like racial slurs. Like, I don't know, dude. That's the worst I've heard of. Um, Thankfully, got banned and never came back in again. So, yeah, no, it was the hard R. He was just screaming at him. At first, I was just kind of disbelief. I'm like, really? And the other girl's like, yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad they banned it from the store. I'm like, holy shit, that actually did happen. And it's like, that's crazy. Like, why? I'll try some of these. Mom wants me to save one or two of them for her, so I'm not going to eat the whole pack, but peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. Look like normal M&Ms, just a bit bigger. They look about the same size as peanut butter M&Ms. I'll answer your question in a minute, Elizabeth. Tastes like they put grape jelly in it. I don't think. Oh, damn it! Oh, my hand's all messed up. I get that like a 6 out of 10. They're nowhere near as good as the just peanut butter ones. But best concert I've been to, definitely Slipknot. Second best was Iron Maiden, which is funny because my dad liked it, but my dad was disappointed because they didn't play every one of their hits. Like, dude, they have too many hits. But he was also disappointed they played like random shit from like what's his name? When the lead singer wasn't there. They played songs with that, but I thought that made those songs better. It was like they had 3 songs or 3 albums where they didn't have his name Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer. I think so. On there, and I think it made it better because they're like covers, but with the real singer of albums that didn't have the real singer because it was a weird mid period. Those are great. Yeah, grapes not my favorite. Strawberries better. To be completely honest, um, well, you need to just talk to more black people, dude. There's everyone that I've talked to in the workforce is just like normal and just like normal people, just like you and me. Which sounds racist now that I just said that, but no, you don't need to be scared of black people, dude. I've been made friends with like people from Tanzania and Africa and stuff that have immigrated over. It's fine, dude. Um, you have any good impressions of people or animals? No, I can do this though. Scream! I think it's supposed to be a parrot. I did it a few times in some of my old videos a few years ago. Just scream! It was a pretty good parrot. Lots of chicks flashing at the maid show. I don't know. I was in like the middle row, maybe in the front. In the Rob Zombie show, there was like girls getting up and like twerking and stuff in the front row, and the security guard got mad at them, and then Rob started yelling at the security guard, being like, "We're not fucking coming back here again. Let those people have fun." It was awesome. um, I've been to so many good concerts. That's right, Scream! Try a couple more of these. Maybe it'll grow on me. I always wanted to go to Slayer and Children of Bodom, but they retired before I started going to concerts, so that sucks. Well, Children of Bodom, the guy died, so I mean, I guess that's a form of retirement, right? It's like a special. Well, as long as you try your best and you're not racist, because it's like they're just people like us too. Everyone I've talked to is just like, whether you're Asian, black, Mexican, white, everybody I've talked to in the workforce is just trying to make it. So just be nice to everybody. That is one good thing I have seen in the grocery uh, business, I guess you'd call it. I haven't met many dicks as coworkers. Like pretty much every coworker is actually nice. I mean, I've had some problems with how like things have been done, like with I guess management and stuff, but like as for the people themselves, everybody's been nice, as nice as they can be. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I just work for a good store, but ugh. Yeah, I'm not feeling these grape jelly and peanut butter M&Ms. I feel like they'd be better if they were strawberry. 'em. 45 minutes in. Gives me hope. Well, yeah. It's like that's the thing, I've known people because I've lived in rural areas that were, prejudiced against people. But then once you get in the workforce, it's like we're all just people. Oh, you're welcome, dude. Let's try some beer with the peanut butter and jelly M&M, huh? Well, going for about 46 minutes. If you have any more questions, ask me. Go ahead and ask me. I think I'll be getting off in the next couple minutes. Have to go to the bathroom, and I have to try to feed my dog. Hopefully, she'll eat. Um, so yeah. If you have any more questions or anything you want to say, send it in. Races are equal, but hypothetically, if you have to choose an F, marry, kill, which would you choose? Well, I'm not gonna say a marry or kill, but I'll F Asians every day, man. There's some sexy Asian women. Yes, there is. Did you vote? I did. I think everybody should vote, but I'm glad I caught live. That's right, Elizabeth. Um, I'm not going to become a political channel, so I'm not going to talk about politics, but I will say if you want to make the biggest difference, vote in local elections every time. They have very low turnout and they affect you a lot more than national votes do. So always vote in local elections. But I'm not going to talk about my personal political takes. Yellow fever. Yeah, dude. Um, I never know if saying that is racist or not. I don't know. Yellow fever just makes me think of The Simpsons or something, but they're more tan than anything. Yeah, you have a good night too, dude. Finishing off this beer. Yeah, it's complimentary. Say, I figured that too. It's definitely racist, but go off my. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying my opinion. I don't think it's racist. Yeah, have a good one, dude. After I finish this beer, I'm out of here. All right. Catch you guys later. Yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good one.